back Will, who's got a story on the streets about LeBron James. Going back to the question of our day, the poll question is, would you take LeBron back when his contract is up? We just talked to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. He sees it as a possibility. He thinks in a couple of years. And right now, I'm not hearing any of you guys say no, which is very interesting. Let me go to my man, Charlie Rosala. He says no, not only because of what happened, but it would create bad chemistry in the locker room, which will result in bad team play. So that's our first no of the day from my man, Charlie. The Quiet Wizard says, I'd take LeBron back only if he wins a championship with the Heat. That was his purpose for leaving. It's the only way. My guy Tommy Price says, if the Cavs ever bring LeBron back, I will no longer be a Cavs fan. I think we can take that as a no. I'll take. To my man John Young, he says, if he keeps choking in the playoffs for the next 3 years, I would be happier mocking him. But yes, I'd take him back. So that goes to the yes side. Josh Garcia, who's got some funny ones in here. He goes, I'm glad you mentioned my favorite player no one talks about on the air, Mike Stanton. Mike Stanton is a beast. Hits some of the best home runs. He should be in the home run contest every single year. He still hasn't figured out how to hit curveballs and stuff like that. But he hits a fastball like nobody else, Gene.
Yeah, and what do you want for the home run derby?
Right.
It's right down the middle. And you look at I don't know what they call it now, but where the Marlins play, it's been through 60. I think it's Sun Life Stadium. Yeah. But, that's a pitcher's park. Right. And the guy's putting up 27, 30 home runs every year.
Wait till they get their new park ready. I think Mike Stanton is, if you're into fantasy baseball, pick him up. He's one of those guys you can get later in fantasy baseball. Not later, but you can get him and he's going to give you power. Mark says, take back Braun for sure. Any chances to trade down 4 more picks? Holmgren seems to find great starters later in the first round. I'll get to Brown stuff in a little while. Annabelle Sanchez is a beast, by the way, Josh Garcia. I'm with you. His stuff is nasty. Connor Gillum says, he doesn't have to be sorry. Just bring us some titles. Yes, to bringing LeBron back. Sean Grillis, if I say your name wrong, I apologize. He says, I burned my jersey when LeBron left, but if he chose to come back, I would be the first in line to buy a brand new one. That sounds like a yes. Number one Cleveland fan says, I will never forgive him for what he did to the Cavs in the city of Cleveland. I'll take that as a no. Paul and Maple, who usually says some funny stuff, says, bringing back LBJ is like getting back with your ex because they make more money. No way. That's from my man Paul and Maple. Mark said, I'll keep going. I'll get back to that. Derek, and he might be right about this. This has nothing to do with it. He says, baseball's out of control and needs a drastic change to their CBA to institute a hard cap. Smaller market teams have no shot anymore. I agree with you, Derek. Let me see. The Coy Bacon. Somebody, you remember Coy Bacon? I will have to remember that. Kurt Snyder makes a good point. I compared the Detroit and Cleveland economy. He says popular, their base in their metro area, huge difference. True, but I just read last week Detroit's not going to have police officers work after 8 o'clock in the evening. They're just going to have like a free-for-all, basically. So you guys do what you want with that. Let me see if I thought I had one more or 2 more. Jacob says, he said, sorry, we have moved on. We have a young team with promise in 3 years if we need him. Sure, why not? Josh Garcia said, I'd bring them all back with open arms. Manny, LeBron, Victor Martinez. He goes, can you really blame any of them for leaving? I'd take them all back. Garrett Bolin says, I would